Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschool-ology. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some of our current favorite ELA board games. So these are games that you can buy online or at Target and things like that. Not curriculum made games or homemade games, but like actual physical games you can buy from the store. All in the ELA category and all that we currently love playing. Here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I am a homeschooling mom of 4. I've got a 7th grader, 2nd grader, a 5 and a 3-year-old who are doing like a pre-K kinder level. And on this channel I like to share secular homeschooling, learning through play, having a large family, and all the things like that, motherhood. So like I said, today's video I'm sharing with you our ELA, so English Language Arts games that, you know, board games that we have that fall into that category. So when we're doing Gameschooling, and if you don't know what that is, I do have a video, I'll link it right here for you guys, but all of these fall under the English Language Arts category, and all games that are helpful in developing those things like spelling and vocabulary and sentence structure and all things like that. So I'm just gonna dive in here. This is 5 games that we are currently using and loving. So the first one up is Bananagrams. So if you don't have Bananagrams, you need Bananagrams. The game, super fun, like uber fun. I don't even like to spell and I still have a lot of fun doing it. And my daughter hates to spell and she loves this game, and it really does help foster those spelling skills, vocabulary skills, everything. But they're also just great little tiles. So these are all, the regular Bananagrams has all capital letters, so which is great, and we use them for all kinds of things. Is my video blurry? My video is blurry. Hold on. So hopefully that is better. Okay, so the original Bananagrams, the one that comes in the yellow banana bag, is all capital letters, which is great. But if you have like an early learner and you're learning about lowercase letters and not uppercase letters, it's not ideal. So they came out with my first Bananagrams. So it comes in this green bag, and it has lowercase letters. So all of the tiles are lowercase letters and colorful. So, and it even includes letter teams. So like the TH and the EA and all those kinds of letter teams in here. I will say we have not actually played like the actual directions that come with this game yet. We haven't played my first game, but we are using these tiles when we're doing school. So we're using them to build words, we're using them to spell things. We are doing those kinds of things with these already. But we did just get this version, and I do want to try it out, and I will update you guys when we try it out. If you'd like to see us kind of like play through it, let me know down in the comments and I will film that for you guys. But we have been playing the regular Bananagrams for a very long time with my oldest, and my middle daughter is starting to play as well. When we play with my middle daughter, we put a word limit, like a word size limit on it to make it a little bit more fair for her, and it just helps my older daughter, work on other skills, gaming skills and things like that, but also kind of review some of those simpler words. So it's actually kind of challenging when you can only use, like we do 3, 4, 5 letter words, and that actually makes it a little bit challenging too. So that is like one of our all-time favorite board games, and these make great little stocking stuffers, and it's easy to travel with. So this is a game that we'll take a lot, like when we're going places. I have a restaurant bag. It's in that video that I linked before. I have, and I'll probably do another video on that soon if you guys are interested. But I have a restaurant bag. This one I wouldn't recommend putting in the restaurant bag. It's too many small pieces. But it's good for like to take along for other things like that. So, Moving on to number 2, and I have talked about this one a little bit before, but it is a Little Wordy. And so basically what you do, it has tiles in it too, and you get a certain number of tiles and you create a word, a secret word, and then you exchange tiles with your partner, and then they have to figure out what your secret word is. And there's all different kinds of hints that you can get, and so you earn like berries, and the person with the most berries at the end wins the game. So this one has been really great. It is really helping my daughter work on spelling, work on vocabulary, and just kind of really giving her more confidence in her spelling ability. And she loves it when she can stump me. And it's often easy to stump me. She has a harder time stumping Dad, but she can stump me pretty good. So this game is excellent but this one is for older kiddos. Like, I think on the box it is ages 10 plus. The next one up is a DK Games, and it's called Very Silly Sentences. And so basically what this one is so the one downside I have to this one is it came with this like dice that you roll, but it's paper and it's crap, and it doesn't, once you build it, it doesn't really fit back in the box, and it has just been destroyed. So we will use we will either try to use this, or we will use a regular die and then assign the nouns and articles to other numbers. Like we have a, well, let me just grab it and show it to you. So I found these little dice boxes at Target on clearance, and so I bought these just to have as extra dice. But we have this one that has like 1 through 11, I think it is. And so basically what we'll do, it's pretty much the same shape, and we'll just use the 1 through 6 like it's on the cube, and then we'll assign numbers to the things like article and noun and things like that. So, but yeah, this is my one complaint with this game. It is in really rough shape. But basically you have this board that has a spinner in the middle of it, and it has things like article and preposition and verb and nouns and adjectives. Cinnamon, no. And so you are able, I forgot how to fold this back up. So you spin the dial and it tells you what thing you can get, and then you have these little cards that fold out. Each person gets one of these, and it has like an easy side and a harder side, and you get to pick whatever thing you want to go in each of these spots, and you make silly sentences, and they're just really fun and goofy, what they don't realize is they're learning all about the parts of speech, which is excellent. So this is a really, really fun game. It could have been better quality, better design quality, but it is really fun, and we have gotten years of play out of this game, and we'll continue to get years of play out of this game because I have 2 little ones that are coming up. It says ages 4 to 7 on the box, but my 12-year-old will still play and have fun with it. And then last but not least, this is actually like 3 games that I'm going to show you, but it's all the same concept. And so basically, and there's another version that we have, but I couldn't find. If you haven't heard of them, there's like Roll a Story, where it's dice that you roll and it has a picture, and you come up with, you have to use those things in your story. But this one is a set of cards. And basically you get dealt cards that have a picture on them, and you use those to tell a story. So sometimes there's a character on it. Like this character, this little squirrel has a ring, so you could be either telling a story about the squirrel stealing the ring or the squirrel hiding the ring, or but they're all just little characters and pictures, and you get dealt like a series of them, and you have to create a story. And this helps you, work on things like beginning, middle, and end, and character development, and all kinds of things. So we have this version. This is from eeboo, so EEBOO. I'll link these down below. So this is create a story, but the original one was tell me a story, and it's basically the same thing. It's just cards with pictures, like a castle and a ring, and they're very beautiful, really well quality too. Like they're kind of they have this really nice, like, not velvety, but like maybe suede-ish type feel to them, and they're really nice and strong, so they're not gonna, I mean, they can get bent and torn, obviously, but it's gonna be a little bit harder to bend and tear them. But they have just really fun, cute, beautiful pictures, and we'll break these out when my kids don't want to do any writing, and we will tell a story. But you could also use these to do writing, so you could deal them however many photos or pictures and then have them write a story about it, or in our case we just tell them. And then the last version of this that I'm going to show you is the spinner game version, and this version is very similar to the cards, except that instead of having cards, you actually get like these pieces, these little cardboard tiles, and so you put them in piles for villain and hero, and what are they? So villain, hero, rival, magical object, place, transportation, and treasure. And so you spin, and when you spin, you get to pick one out of the pile, and then you know, as people get them, then fewer and fewer of them are available. And then they come with these big boards, which are like a scene, and you can use these to help tell your story. This version of this of the eeboo creative stories was my oldest daughter's favorite. She wanted to play this one all the time, and so much so that I got bored of playing it with it, because then, you know, there's only a limited selection, but she loved it, and so we played it a lot with her. My middle daughter is less into this game, so we haven't played it in a while, but I included it here because it was my oldest daughter's absolute favorite storytelling game. So that is the games that we are currently, or mostly currently, using and loving that are like under that ELA umbrella. I would love to hear down in the comments if you guys have played any of these and what your thoughts are on them, and especially would love to hear what games that fall under the ELA umbrella that you guys are loving that I haven't included here, because we are always on the hunt. If you don't know, we are big gamers. We love to play games. We love learning through playing games. And so with Christmas coming up, I'd love to hear what games you guys love as well. While you're down there, I hope you will subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell, because I do have more videos like this coming out this month, and I hope you guys will come back and chat with me again real soon, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.